Hello and welcome. Today at Learning Academy, we are discussing man-in-the-middle attack. If you would like extra support through private session, just message us on WhatsApp. Now let's get started. Please note the CompTIA objectives include on-path attacks which consist of man-in-the-middle that is MITM and man-in-the-browser that is MITB attacks. For better clarity, we will study each of these attacks in separate lessons. Alright, now let's picture this. You are sitting at a coffee shop using their free Wi-Fi. You open your laptop and start browsing. Maybe you check your mail, do a bit online shopping, or even log in into your bank account. Everything looks normal, you feel secure. But what you might not know is someone else in that same coffee shop, maybe a few tables away, is silently watching everything you are doing online. Not just watching like a spectator, but actually intercepting your connection. That's what we call man-in-the-middle attack. Now let's dive into what's really happening here. Step by step. In normal, safe communication between two devices, say your phone and your bank's website, data flows directly between the two and it's encrypted. But in the man-in-the-middle attack, someone positions themselves between the 2 points. So instead of your phone talking directly to your bank, your phone talks to the attacker and then the attacker forwards the message to the bank, pretending to be you. And when the bank replies, the attacker gets the response first, then sends it back to you. All the while you think everything is fine because nothing seems broken, but the attacker is quietly reading, modifying, or even injecting fake messages in between. Here's a simple example to help paint the picture. Imagine you're mailing a letter to your friend. You drop it in the mailbox. Now someone secretly takes that letter, opens it, reads it, maybe even changes a few words, reseals it, and sends it on. Your friend gets it, has no idea it has tampered with, and replies. The attacker intercepts that reply too, reads it, and sends it back to you. That's what a man-in-the-middle does, but digitally. Now let's take a more technical look. One common way this attack happens is over unsecured Wi-Fi networks. If you are connected to a public Wi-Fi that doesn't require a password, it's extremely easy for someone nearby to monitor all the traffic on that network. They can use the tools like Wireshark or Bettercap to sniff out packets of data flying through the air. Sometimes attackers go even further. They set up their own fake Wi-Fi networks that look just like the real one. So instead of connecting to coffee shop Wi-Fi, you are actually connecting to the hacker's version called coffee shop Wi-Fi. Notice the small difference? You probably wouldn't. Once you connect, every bit of data you send, passwords, emails, credit card numbers, everything flows through their device first. Let's talk HTTPS. You have probably noticed websites that start with HTTPS and have a padlock icon. This means your data is encrypted. But even HTTPS isn't always enough. In advanced man-in-the-middle attacks, hackers use fake SSL certificates to trick your browser into thinking it's connected securely to the website when it's really connected to them. And this kind of attack is called the HTTPS spoofing or SSL stripping. What happens is, they downgrade your secure connection to an insecure one. And if you are not paying attention to that padlock icon disappearing, you wouldn't even know. A real-world scenario of this happened back in 2011 when the attackers managed to issue fraudulent SSL certificates through a compromised certificate authority that allowed them to impersonate sites like Google and Yahoo. Victims visiting those sites were unknowingly handing over credentials directly to the attackers. There is also a type of man-in-the-middle attack that works on DNS level. DNS or domain name system is like the phone book of the internet. When you type facebook.com into your browser, DNS tells your computer the actual IP address of Facebook server. If an attacker hijacks that step through what's called DNS spoofing, they can redirect you to a fake version of Facebook that looks exactly the same. You log in and boom, they have your username and password. We have created an in-depth video on DNS attacks, complete with clear, easy to understand diagrams. If you are interested, be sure to check it out. One more advanced method is ARP spoofing. ARP stands for Address Resolution Protocol, and it's used inside local networks to link IP addresses to MAC addresses. And if an attacker spoofs ARP messages, they can make your device think their computer is the router, so all your internet traffic is routed through them. They are now the silent middlemen. Let me explain this without going too deep into jargon. In local networks, Like at the coffee shop, devices use ARP to find each other. Your computer might ask, "Who is the router here? I need to send some data." The router replies, "Hey, it's me. Here's my address." The attacker steps in and says, No, I'm the router. Talk to me instead." Now all your data goes through the attacker first, and this gives them a front row seat to everything you're doing. And the most dangerous part about all of this is that you don't see it happening. There are no pop-ups, no error messages, no weird behavior. Everything feels normal. That's what makes it so powerful. To protect yourself, always use secure Wi-Fi networks. Avoid doing sensitive things like banking on public Wi-Fi and use VPNs, that is virtual private networks, which encrypt your traffic even if someone's watching. Also keep an eye on that little clock in your browser and don't ignore warnings about the invalid certificates. So a man-in-the-middle attack isn't just some high-tech spy movie stuff. It's a very real, very quiet type of cyber attack that can happen to anyone, anywhere, without them even knowing. All it takes is a weak connection, a bit of trust, and someone in the middle. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you are looking for more personalized training, contact us on WhatsApp. We offer a range of theoretical and practical courses starting at just $99. You can also find a written explanation and a quiz on our website. Link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe for more useful videos and feel free to ask any questions in the comments. We are here to help. See you in the next one.